Let's take a quick look at the MTG Marvel Legends Man-Wolf figure, along with a look at the weird and wacky world of John Jonah Jameson's son, John Jonah Jameson. They're both named John Jonah Jameson, and his mom's name is Joan Jameson. They really had a whole alliteration thing going on in that family. Anyways, Colonel John Jameson is an astronaut who was actually created all the way back in Amazing Spider-Man #1. He was introduced by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko as JJ's son and as an astronaut. Now, his time as Man-Wolf was not the very first time that he got into some weird space hijinks granting him superpowers, but it more than likely is the most well-known period of time in the comics. The Man-Wolf persona originated almost 10 years after John's original creation by writer Jerry Conway. Conway felt that John had kind of lost his place in comics. This was a time when the space race had been won, America had been to the moon, and it was time for a reinvention of the classic astronaut in the Spider-Man world. The Marvel Legends figure comes from the design in the Marvel Premiere 45 and 46, a time period when John went to the original world where his cosmic stone is from, Other Realm. Pretty creative name there. That stone was a little keepsake from one of his trips to the moon as an astronaut. After returning to Earth, he gave it to the government, but felt a strong pull to it and ended up going in and stealing it back for himself. Originally, it was a necklace that he wore around his neck, but it quickly embedded itself into his throat and turned him into the monstrous Man-Wolf. Now, when John went to Other Realm, where the stone is from, he retained his intellect, unlike when he was on Earth, when he was more of a traditional werewolf-type creature. Now, it's important to note that technically John isn't a traditional werewolf. He doesn't have the same issues and weaknesses that a werewolf has, and his power comes from this stone from this other world. Much more space, cosmic, sci-fi than old world medieval fantasy. That being said, as you can see, he does wield a pretty standard medieval sword and bow and arrow setup, so there's plenty of fantasy elements thrown into this cosmic story.